Welcome to the On the Bus International Virtual Conference. I'm Kurt Roskoff, and I'm from the World Ability Podcast Network. We're taking this event that has 30 of us in here right now in this metaverse, and we're bringing it out to you on social media and having it available for all our communications and safekeeping. And we're here with our friend Daniel. So we're going to bring out a little bit about Daniel does, and we're going to start with what Daniel thinks of the event. So, Daniel, I'm here with you. We're talking. What do you think of the event?
Oh, well, I love being in the metaverse. It's a fantastic way to interact with people, engage, and actually see them. Um, what's cool about the platform is that not only can you see the avatars, but if the person wants, they can actually turn on their webcam feed as well. So you get the best of both worlds.
That's for sure. So, well, tell us about your world, Daniel. What is it you do? What service do you provide?
Well, let's begin the 3 hour presentation.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
uh, I have several companies, one of which is View3D.tv. And we are visionary tech strategists. We grow companies and businesses of all different sizes, whether you're an enterprise level company or you're a solopreneur just starting out. And we create new technology such as interactive video pathways. We've worked with AI, virtual reality, augmented reality technology since the 1980s because we are over a 40-year-old company, and we are known for our relentless curiosity and attention to detail in our heart-driven approach. And we create immersive solutions that connect, convert, and inspire. We operate at the intersection of innovation and integrity. We get you known, found, and paid. And our clients have us known as their results driven creative business growth facilitator. Say that 10 times.
All right, I'll work on the first couple times here. Um, but Daniel, with what we're doing right now in this metaverse and this technology that we're having the event on, how does this relate to the 3D stuff that you're doing?
Well, it's one we actually create metaverses also, and we utilize a lot of different types of technologies. What's great about this platform is it works right off a web page, so you don't even need to download software. And also, if you happen to have a VR headset, it will work with that as well, and you'll see everything in 3D. So I love the platform that Chris works with for that reason. I know even on the enterprise level, many IT departments discourage, people downloading software in their workstations because it normally has to go through approvals and so on. And that's what's great about this platform. Works right off a web page. It's fantastic for that reason. And if you are an early adapter, you can see it all in 3D.
Yeah.
And you can actually bring in 3D models in this platform. So we've done things, for instance, of bringing in a 3D model of an art gallery, and the architect and the client could actually converse and go through it before it's even built and decide on changes. Or you can bring in 3D models of equipment, and people can walk around them. You can actually do instruction. I mean, there are just so many uses.
Yeah, I agree. I like what's going on here. How long have you been involved with these virtual conferences here at On the Bus?
Oh, with on the bus, let's see. I don't know. This is probably what our fourth or fifth one, maybe. Um, so I love it. And like I said, you get the both of both worlds. You can have your typical metaverse avatar, but you can also have your video image pop up if you wish as well. So it's kind of like you can have a Zoom inside the metaverse. If people are used to seeing your video image. Um, so it's the best of both worlds, and the 3D aspect is great because it feels more personable than just watching a typical video box on the screen that you would get with most video conferencing type applications.
So for the TV work that you do, how does it relate? Like if people are trying to relate to your work, like with Netflix and Amazon Prime and streaming television, what's on YouTube? What's the distinction to the work you're doing, and how are businesses using it?
Well, in a way, our name is sort of a misnomer. People right away think that we do everything is related to TV, and that's actually not the case. Everything that we do is actually related to growing businesses and creating technologies to do that. So, for instance, we created a technology we call interactive video pathways, and it's different than normal video where you just hit play. And that's basically what we can do is hit play and watch. And I call that passive video. With interactive video, we can put all sorts of interactive objects on the video. We can have buttons to go to social media destinations, other web destinations. Even a button they click on, they can make a phone call off the video or send an email, set appointments, download case studies, actually buy something right off the video. And typically, what happens with the pathways is you could have a video that goes through a short intro about services a company provides. And then the typical question could be, what would you like to learn more about? And there could be several choices on the screen. And when they click on a particular choice, that will actually start up a video about that exact topic. And that video also, in turn, could have its own pathways that might dive into further details. And what's great about that is with passive video, you might have a 5-minute video and a prospect comes to your website. They hit play, they're about 40 seconds into your video, and they didn't hear what they were interested in, so they bolt. Well, with the pathways, they play the video and then they answer the question what they want to learn more about, and it goes directly to what they're interested in. So, therefore, you're keeping that prospect on your website longer. You're actually giving them the information they desired, and you have a better chance of converting them from prospect to client. And I believe that education of prospects and even current clients is very important in having an interactive platform like that. Plus, we can add all sorts of gamification, increases engagement exponentially when they're watching a video. Plus, the retention is higher. And we've actually helped course creators, most of which use YouTube videos for their course training, but people tend to zone out. In fact, I've talked to many of them, and what amazed me is even courses people pay sometimes thousands of dollars for, they tell me people do a lesson or two and they never come back. And that's because, when you're watching a passive video, you just kind of zone out. But when it's interactive, it's engaging, you're having fun, but you're learning at the same time. Retention is way higher. And when the retention is higher, people that are going through the course feel like, hey, I'm actually learning something. And guess what? They will complete that course and even come back and take more courses. And so that makes course creators really happy. And the students are happy because they actually learned something from the course they took.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So, with everything you have been sharing in our interview here, Daniel, how do they get a hold of you to learn more?
Oh, well, of course, my email is dan@view3d.tv. Um, you can have a conversation and chat with us at our scheduling link, which is view3d.tv/meet me. Hopefully that makes it memorable. And of course, you can find me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, all over the place. Um, and that's obviously other ways to connect with us. LinkedIn is linkedin.com/in/Clear Star, which is another one of my companies, which actually View3D.tv spun out of. And I actually have several related companies, also a music production company. Something out of the box that we do is we actually have created music videos that talk about the benefits of some of our technologies. So we actually have a music video that talks about our interactive video technology, for instance, and another one that talks about our um, custom AI conversational video assistants, where you can actually have a video conference with an AI assistant. In fact, you can see some of these videos at vimeo.com/view3dtv. You can check out those videos over there. But what's neat about the AI assistant video is the way we structured the song is each line of the song uses another letter of the alphabet. So the first line, all the words begin with the letter A. The next line of the song, all the words begin with the letter B, and so on. And it took a lot to figure out what those words should be and still make it meaningful. But we've been getting incredible response to utilizing that technique instead of even having an informational video or a blog post or an article on LinkedIn. People are loving the idea of doing something different to explain technology.
So, Daniel, what is the absolute favorite thing about what you do? What is it that gets you to bounce out of bed and just like with today's event, like you just love sharing it because what is this for you? What's so
Oh,
exciting about it?
I love seeing the light come on when people realize how we can change things in their business and change lives. I mean, that's what's amazing is doing the transformations of businesses. For instance, a company we worked with a while back had 38 employees, of which 22 were extended family, and their business was slowing down, coming to kind of an end, and they were giving up, about to close. And we got referred to them. And the quick story is, and we use techniques using our AI assistants or interactive video, social media content, and so on to engage people and inform people. And 2 months later, not only were they still up and running, but they now had 56 people. So we actually grew the business. So they went from about to close to growing. And I love making those type of transformations and also showing business owners that technology, when used in a practical way, is actually useful, whether it's for promotion, for automation, enhancing workflows in the business, creating copy, creating content. And yeah, I love the educational aspect of showing people things that they may not even be aware of, but yet can have a dramatic impact on their business and literally their lives as well.
Wow, that's fantastic. So, with today's video, we can come back to it on our YouTube handle, youtube.com/at Ability Network. And with the LinkedIn Live, that's hanging out at my LinkedIn feed, linkedin.com/in/Hey Kurt, HEYKURT. So, that's there for you, Daniel, and everybody out there to share, depending, they might be watching one and can benefit from the other. And, able to stream it out to Instagram Live and Facebook Live, and really help expand this whole on the bus experience. What a great service to business folks. Thank you, Daniel, for all the work that you do and everything you provide. That'll be a wrap. I hope you enjoy the rest of the event. Thanks for doing the interview.
Yeah, and thanks